So the other day, I decided to do a little bit of summer cleaning. I like doing that every so often. I think it's a really great thing to clean out your closet, clean out your drawers. I put a lot of files onto my computer into folders and making them all organized. And I like doing that about once or twice a year. So what I started doing in my room is I had all these business cards all over the place. And I said to myself, wow, I remember that person that I met at that networking event last December. I saw that person that I saw at that event or on that airline sitting next to someone. And I said, wow, look at all these business cards. I had hundreds of business cards stacked up about this high. And, I didn't know what to do with it. Like I said, that I did reach out to a lot of these people via LinkedIn and became friends with them via LinkedIn. Some of them didn't have LinkedIn profiles or Facebook profiles. So I always like to keep business cards. I mean, I'm old school. I love, I even have a Rolodex, and what I do is I attach the business cards to the Rolodex, very old school, the black ones that have the little cover on top of it, and I love keeping that. It's just like, I love having something in hand as a little bit of a memory of the time that I met that person. And all these business cards were all different. It was so interesting. I like photographer business cards where they're very unique and creative, and it's like a different shape. It was like a circle. And I said, wow, like, it's so cool, like a circle business card. I had someone else that had like the thickest paper of a business card. I said to myself, wow, what does this guy do? Is that just like for show, or is this guy like a guy that is a big company? I don't know. And then there were like some other cool ones, like a see-through card, like a piece of like plastic where there was text on it, but you could look through the card, almost like an eyeglass. Really interesting. So I look at all these cards and I said, like, maybe there's someone here that I could reconnect with from last year that potentially I could work with. So I went through the stack and I saw some potential real estate people that may be an interest to me. I also do real estate in terms of like some of the businesses that I do. And I thought to myself, well, maybe let me try reaching out to them and seeing maybe there's an opportunity to invest in their company. So I did, a company that actually does short-term rentals, like 30 days or more. It's a very big business now. I've been seeing it, all around the internet and LinkedIn and a lot of stories on it. So I decided to reach out from the stack of business cards. I literally pulled it out with a stack this high and I said, let me just go through it. There's hundreds of them and eventually I'll get to all of them. But I did reach out to her. We reconnected and we potentially will do business together. But the power of the business card and the power of the old school Rolodex still works. What I like about having the physical card is it's like I'm having them with me, like at the other side of the table, right? I could touch it as opposed to having nothing. Let's say it's just a connection via LinkedIn. I don't know, having that something in hand whereby, hey, I won't lose that connection because I physically have that card in front of me. And what I do now is I take a picture on my phone of the business card, just in case I lose the business card, it's on my phone. So I do that from now on, because sometimes, I'll put the business card in my pocket and I'll lose it. I'll take out my wallet or I'll take out something else and then the card will fall on the floor and then that's lost forever. So what I like about the business card is I won't lose it. It will be there. It's on my Rolodex. It's in paper form or plastic form, whatever form it is. And I can look at it and it's right there in my Rolodex. And it's something, old school, something cool about that maybe not everyone likes or wants. Some people think, oh, there's germs on it. It's, a piece of paper, but I like that. I like just having, and I look at it each day. It's like next to my desk and I say, wow, look at this, thousands of cards, and I have them like categorized by different years. So like I'll have a business card from 2022 all stacked together and then I'll have another one. And eventually I go through that whole stack of business cards and, I'm sure that one of them may get into a potential business opportunity, and I think it's a really great thing. And, having business cards is a cool thing. I have business cards. I always tell all my friends to have business cards because listen, at the end of the day, right, the business card is your resume. When you're going to a networking event or you're going to, a party, people want to remember you, right? They can remember you by face or Facebook, but having a business card really shows them that you're professional, right? You want to get to know that person. And I think it just sheds a great reflection that maybe people don't do today, like old school, where everyone's like, oh, I'll just connect with you on LinkedIn or Facebook. Whatever happened to the old school business cards, right? The handshake, nice to meet you, here's my business card, right? That doesn't really exist today. And I want to keep that alive.